Whenever you're taking a medical deposition in a personal injury case, what is the best way to deal with it's a subjective injury only defense that's put up by the insurance lawyer? This is something that I deal with repeatedly in my cases. And let me tell you what I think is the best way to handle this. First of all, I'm proud of all my clients that I represent. I meet with all of them face to face. And if I ever thought a client, through me getting to know them or through their medical records, was dishonest, then that's not a case that I want to take. If somebody's lying or exaggerating or malingering, those are not cases that we take, and probably cases you shouldn't take either. You should get rid of them. But what about the people who are being honest, and then the defense lawyer tries to do this switch and make them look like a liar in a deposition with the treating doctor? And let me tell you some ways that I handle that, and you might want to consider doing this and trying it in your practice. One of the things that defense lawyers do is they will say, well, doctor, when you met with Miss Anderson, she told you that she was having neck complaints and headaches and loss of memory. Is that true? Well, yeah. And doctor, you don't have any way to independently verify that, do you? It's just what she told you. And if what she told you was something different than that, then your opinion might be different, of course. And the doctor says yes. One of the best ways to handle that is, while you're on your direct exam, bring up the positive traits about your client that the doctor would know, especially if a doctor has treated with a patient multiple times. Doctor, during the course of your care of Miss Anderson, did you find her to be reliable and keep her office visits? Yes. Did you ever, in the course of your practice, do you deal with patients who sometimes malinger or they seek narcotics and you get a feeling that they might not be being totally honest with you? Yes, I've dealt with that. Did you ever get that opinion of Miss Anderson in this case? No, I did not. She kept all her appointments and she did exactly what I wanted her to do. That's one way to deal with it on direct. On redirect, after they've put all this subjective stuff in there, and say, doctor, have you seen any records by the defense, put in by the defense, that Miss Anderson is a liar, a fraud, and a cheat? Well, no. Because if you think about it, that's exactly what the defense is trying to do. They're trying to paint her. They won't come out and call her a liar, but they're trying to paint her or infer insidiously that she's a liar and fraud and a cheat. So I always have this image in my mind. This is just the way I think. I have a big log and a scale of 1 to 10. And this log is from 3 to 8. And this defense lawyer is trying to hide in there. He's afraid to call her a liar, but he just wants to hide behind that stinking log. So my thought process is, I want to get them out on the edges. Either she's 100% truthful or she's 100% liar. So I always ask those questions. Doctor, is there anything that my client has done that you would consider her a liar, a fraud, and a cheat? Is there anything that she's done? Was she being a liar, a fraud, and a cheat when she told you that her neck got better over time? Was she being a liar, a fraud, and a cheat when she said she didn't want to take any narcotic medicine? Find the good things about your case that prove or disprove this theory or this insidious defense that the defense lawyers are trying to insert, that your client is a liar, a fraud, and a cheat. And then when you realize that your medical proof is part of the symphony of a trial, it's not just your medical proof, it's a piece of the chorus in a song, but that's the way it fits in the symphony of a trial. And you can complement that in your opening statement when you say, ladies and gentlemen, particularly if you've got subjective injuries like these questions relate to, this is what I do. If I've got a client who I know is honest, I'll say, ladies and gentlemen, there's one main issue for you to decide in this case today, and that is you need to decide if my client, Miss Anderson, is a liar, a fraud, and a cheat. And if she is, if you find that she is, you need to send her out of here without paying her a dime. But if she's not, if you find that she's not a liar, a fraud, and a cheat, then you should not let the defense prosper by these insidious attacks on her character in this open court. I'd love to hear what you think. If you'd like to contact me, I work with a lot of attorneys on a referral basis and try a lot of cases for other lawyers. Feel free to call me at 615-807-7900 or email me at john@griffithinjurylaw. Thank you.